Hey guys, what's up? This is going to be my video on the top 15 best Cydia tweaks for all iOS 5 and above devices. Now, the following Cydia tweaks that I will list in this video works for the iPhone 4 and also the iPad Touch 4G. All the Cydia tweaks that I list in this video are paid, although I highly recommend buying them, and I will leave the prices in the description, but you can add a Cydia source to get them for free. That Cydia source that you will need is repo.insanelyi, and then you'll be able to get all the Cydia tweaks that I list in this video for free. Now, at number 15 is Lock Messages. Once you go into the Settings app, you'll see that Lock Messages is right there, and then you'll see the Settings extension for Lock Messages. Now, what Lock Messages allows you to do is it basically allows you to lock your Messages app. Now, this performs a very simple task, but it just basically allows you to have more security with your SMS app. Now, this also works for iMessages, which again is very useful, and it is basically universal. Now, once you open up the Lock Messages app, you can enable to actually lock the Messages app, and then the default passcode is all zeros. And then you can enable a custom alert, so when you get a text message, even though you have the Lock Messages app enabled, you can just enable a custom alert. So I'll just say locked, and you can't read this. And so I'll just say the title is locked, and it says you can't read this. So that is basically what you can do. And I'll just leave the Lock Messages app like this, and I'll test out the Lock Messages. So as you can see, you get a notification right there that says you can't read this and it is locked. So that's just a simple text message that came through, but it didn't work since Lock Messages is enabled. So if I try to get into the Messages app again, you'll see that it just says enter passcode, and the passcode is 0000 as the default password. Coming in at number 14 is Any Lock app. Now, Any Lock app is a very simple Cydia tweak, but yet it is very simple for all iOS 5 users. Now, it will basically allow you to open up any app with the camera shortcut. Now, you can choose an app to open. So, for example, it can open the Twitter app, and then from there you can choose to use the camera icon to hide the app icon, or you can just leave it there. So if you go to the lock screen now, and if you double tap the home button, instead of showing the camera button, it will show the Twitter app, and then if you tap on the Twitter app, it'll just simply take you straight to the Twitter app, and you can also hide it using the camera icon if you so choose. At number 13 is Super Music. Now, to enable Super Music, what you'll do is just simply double tap on the home button, and then you can see that your whole music on your lock screen is completely reloaded. You have the pause buttons as usual, and you also have the rewind and fast forward button right there, and you have the switch track, and you have another useful button at the top which looks like you can revert the track, and also you have the album artwork where it is blank. So if you start playing a song from there, it blends in with the album artwork and everything, and it can take you straight to your iPod app if you tap on the iPod icon. And that's basically what Super Music does. It basically supercharges your music on your lock screen. So what Super Music basically allows you to do, it just supercharges your iPod app, and it makes it more useful on your lock screen instead of opening the actual individual music app. Now at number 12 is Widget Task. Now what Widget Task basically allows you to do, it just basically allows you to show all your running apps, and it just is very simple, and it's very streamlined, and it's very useful in the notification center. Now that is basically what Widget Task allows you to do. You can easily open up an app, for example the Settings app, just like so, and it works very well. It's very streamlined, and that's basically about it with Widget Task. Moving on to the next Cydia tweak in this video is Auto Correction Bar. Now, Auto Correction Bar basically allows you to have an auto correction bar when you are typing, and it basically allows you to have predictive text when you're actually typing in a certain text. So, for example, if I start typing in letters, for example, H, it will just show an action box around the actual letter, and then you can say hi, and it just shows all the words that it can be, or what it can correct it to be. So that's what you can do with it. So if you type in more text, for example, test, it will say T or anything like that. It just allows you to use predictive text, and it helps. I'm not too sure if it will help more. So that's basically what auto correction bar does. It just adds predictive text when you're typing. Now the next Cydia tweak in this video at number 10 is App Center. Now, what it basically allows you to do is just show all your running apps, and you can see that it can smoothly transition to the apps without stopping in between, and it can be very useful at the same time when you want to launch apps quick out of Notification Center, and that's what it can do. Now, you also do have a settings extension for App Center, so if you go into App Center, right there, you can change the settings for it. So, for example, all apps, you can change it to different paging. Show indicator, how many apps per page you want, 4 or 5 are your options. And also you can sort apps by name, so you can alphabetize it, or by the category of the app, and you can choose certain apps. Now this again is a very useful Notification Center Cydia tweak, and once you enable all those changes, it will just simply load the apps, and then you can see that it does stop in between and it pages it slightly. And that's what it can do. So that's what Apps Center does. It's just very useful at the same time. Now the next Cydia tweak in this video at number 9 is blurred NC background. Now what blurred NC background, it just adds to the effect of the Notification Center. You simply activate the Notification Center. You'll see that it slightly blurs out the background, but yet it adds a slight effect to it, and the slightest effect to the Notification Center makes it look more professional slightly, and it makes it look much nicer at the same time, and it just makes it much better in a way, but a very subtle way at the same time. Now, blurred NC background also allows you to have more blur radius, so you can completely change the blur. And also you have asynchronous, so when you simply slide down the Notification Center, the blur is added after. So you make the background completely blurry. This is how it will look. As you can see, you don't see anything in the background, but it does make the actual Notification Center pop out more, which at the same time is very nice. The next Cydia tweak in this video is Music Center. Now, Music Center is another Notification Center Cydia tweak, but yet it is very useful. So currently it does show no media playing, and the iPod is not playing any music, but when you turn on a song to play, you'll see that it does show the song name and also the artist of the song, and you can also change the volume to the song and also tweet the song, and you also have a direct app to open up the actual music player. So you can pause the music if you so choose, and you can change the volume of it so it just turns the volume up, and it also just gives you more information about the song, including the how long the song is, and also the ratings for the actual song or the album, and that's basically what it allows you to do. The next Cydia tweak in this video is NC Quick Dismiss. Now, NC Quick Dismiss allows you to quickly dismiss notifications once they pop up on your device. So if you send a message of some sort, you'll see that there's an X right there, so you just simply tap on the X, and then the message or the pop-up is gone, like so. So that is basically what NC Quick Dismiss does. It's a very useful Cydia tweak. Instead of just getting a message sent to you like so, and then you'll see the notification will stay there until it just automatically goes. The next Cydia tweak in this video is Firebreak. What Firebreak allows you to do is it just basically allows you to add a hidden iOS 5 feature of panorama, so you can take panoramic photos straight from the camera app without using anything basically. So you just tap on options, and then you'll see panorama right there, and then if you tap on panorama, it will change modes, and it says capture panorama from left to right, and then tap the camera button to begin. So if you tap the camera button, that's basically what you do for panoramic photos. At number 5 in the top 15 best Cydia tweaks for iOS 5 is OmniStat. Now, once you enable OmniStat, you will see that it shows the name of the iPod Touch, the model, the build of it, and also the OS, and you also have Wi-Fi options in which you can enable airplane mode, disable Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and also location services. And then it shows the storage of the actual iPod and how much gigabytes you have free and how much you use. And you also do have power options. which will allow you to kill all the background apps that you currently have running in the background, and also restart your Springboard, reboot, and also shut down. And you also have an information tab, which allows you to, which gives direct options to the developer of OmniStat. Also do have Wi-Fi options, which shows your IP address and such. And you do have a detailed RAM usage, which shows how much RAM you're using. And you simply tap on the chart to free the RAM. And as you can see, it is freeing the RAM like so. And you can see that the numbers went down. So that is basically what OmniStat does, and it has great usability. At number 4 is Slide Center. What Slide Center allows you to do is just give slideshows of your pictures that you have in your camera roll, and you can easily edit them by adding new pictures or deleting pictures like so. So Slide Center is a very simple Cydia tweak, but yet it is very useful at the same time, and nice to have on your notification center widget. At number 3 is BB Settings. BB Settings basically allows you to have many settings enabled. So if you tap on the power icon, it will show all the apps you have currently running. And if you tap on the next icon, it shows the memory usage, and it gives you a detailed breakdown. And also you have some more useful toggles, including 3G toggle, airplane mode, Wi-Fi brightness, so you can change your brightness if you so choose. And the final one allows you to change your brightness, and it shows you your reception, and you can change the volume sound. And as you can see, you can easily change your volume if you so choose. Number 2 is Wii Spaces. What Wii Spaces allows you to do is it just basically gives you a detailed breakdown of your current apps open, your pages on your Springboard, and also much more. It gives you an expose-like feature on your iPhone's notification center. Basically allows you to have a helicopter view of all the pages that you have running. And if you tap on a page, which would be the second page on Wii Spaces, it'll go straight to the page like so. So that is basically what Wii Spaces allows you to do. It's very simple, and it is very nice at the same time. At number 1 of the top 15 best Cydia tweaks for iOS 5 is Springtomize 2. Now, Springtomize 2 basically gives you a complete overhaul of your whole iOS device. You can easily change each individual feature of it if you so choose, including your animations, your capabilities, your dock, lock screen, icons, folders, app switcher, and more. And you also have this very unique time machine feature, which allows you to save and restore each layout you have of it, including your Springtomize settings, your wallpaper, and also your icon state. So for example, if you back up your icon state and then you end up moving around your icons, you can basically restore to your icon state before. So that is basically what Springtomize 2 does, and there's much more to it, and it is definitely a highly recommended app. So thank you for watching this video on the top 15 best Cydia tweaks for all iOS 5 and above devices. Please be sure to subscribe, please like this video, please leave a reaction down below whether you thought it was incredible or anything of those sorts. And also, feel free to iMessage me at applecriticsyt@me.com, and I'll answer all your iMessage questions and jailbreak related questions as well, and anything of that nature. Please be sure to follow me on Twitter for all the channel updates, and reply me any jailbreak related questions. And please be sure to just leave a like down below, because this video did take a lot of production, and finding the best Cydia tweaks for iOS 5 devices also did take a lot of time and work as well. And thanks for watching.